Good morning, folks. Another beautiful day in upstate New York. It is April 28th. Here's what we're doing today. This is another whim I found off a internet search, so I figured to come check it out. We are parked there. That's the only parking spot for the area. So somewhere there should be a trail. I don't have any other information on lengths of trails, and this is the only map I have. So let me look around here. The road in is a little scary for those that are afraid of heights. We might have to go in and investigate that later. And gnat season has officially started. Oh boy. So with that being said, I won't be standing around too long. This used to be an old road. You can kind of see where it went down grade here. You already see the gnats flying around. The stones off to the side with drainage. So this used to be a road that continued on. And I'm just looking for a trail marker. I did see a bunch of ribbons in the trees up here, so I'm really not seeing a trail right now. So let me find my trail, and yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. I'm trying to figure it out. You can see where the road used to go. You see where I'm parked. I understand why they abandoned this road. See now here, hang on, get my bearings. I'm trying to find the trail. So I got a ribbon in that tree, and down there, the tree behind it's got a ribbon. So that could be the trail, and that's what we're looking for. The state is putting more money into these forests. So this could be one of the newer projects where the trails aren't officially established yet, but they're on the map. I don't know. Just like out here in Rodman and Barnes Corners and everything, you look at trails and see trails, get out here and find out it's just a snowmobile trail. And it's not accessible, and some of the snowmobile trails are not accessible to the public. So that's what we're trying to figure out now. And this could be why the road's closed in the winter time, and why it discontinued. And don't be afraid of heights. So I'm pretty sure this road didn't get used a lot. And you get a better view up here, trust me. Oh. So far it's looking pretty good, even if it doesn't have a trail. If you walk the road, it's about 52 degrees right now. And I do think I seen a trail up here, way up here. But I don't understand why they have you park down there. And there is no trail. But I'm trying to get to where I did see one. Oh, that over there is private property. The gorge goes state land, private property. There's a scenic view on the map, but there's no real trail to it. I don't know the history. Like I said, this is on a Google whim. I looked for a place to go and didn't have any real reason to go to south today. So I'm like, well, let's go back to our old stomping grounds, and this popped up in a search and looked closer into it, and it said trails. So here we are. It still amazes me that places like these exist in upstate New York. I guess you say I'm a flatlander. I live right on the edge of Lake Ontario, right in the where the hills just go yoink. Compared to out here, so it's like, whoa. I'm used to seeing flat land, but then 10 miles away, you have this huge gorge cut into the ground. So it kind of amazes me once in a while. Again, I've said it in Green Lakes videos, you have to be here to experience this. Because you don't realize how far down that is until you're standing here in person, because of file compression and the view of the camera and the camera functions kind of, you know, make it go, eh. But to be here, standing there, and know that's about 50 feet, maybe more down, yeah, it's steep too. The sounds of spring. Spring is in the air. The trees are going to start greening up shortly. The gnats and the mosquitoes are going to be out. I think we only got 14 inches of snow this year for the season. Montana and places over there probably got more than we did, for sure. I mean, that's making news up in our area. Because usually it's Lake Ontario. Oh, there's another Lake Effect snowstorm. How many times did you hear that in 2024, 2023 season? Oh, I didn't realize how far along we were. So on that side of the road, it's deep, a deep gorge. Alright. We're almost to the, this is a seasonal highway, by the way, so it's only open when it's not winter time, and it's a seasonal highway, no minimum maintained road. And right now, we probably wouldn't be here if we got our normal snowfall. There'll still be 2 feet of snow on the ground. So. Okay, here's where I originally was parked, off this side here. This is still seasonal highway. And the road used to go up that way, so this used to be an intersection. The road would come down there, crossed here, and went down there. This road is the end of public access road. You can see there's a private sign and do not enter stuff there. And we go this way. This is where the trail. To get here to where I'm parked, it's probably about a quarter mile. Up this way was where I thought I seen the trailhead. I gotcha. Okay, yeah, I found the trail. It's clearly marked now. State Forest lands. This is what I originally seen over here. Was this ribbon? Yeah, this is a new cut trail. Alright. I see the trail markers on both sides of the road. And we are looking for ribbons. Ribbons and trail markers. So, yeah. I was originally going to park there. So I'm already a quarter mile into this hike. The state forest starts right here, actually. There's a sign right there for the state forest. And the property boundary signs for the state forest here. What is this, Pitcairn or Pickney State Forest? Let me look at my map real quick and see which direction I'm going to take. This will probably be all one trail. I don't know. I can't find my phone today. Pickney State Forest. Parked. We're right here at this intersection. There. See, that's the only parking spot for here, but again, there's no mileage on trails, so I guess I'll go the other side and see what this camera, scenic view camera, is about. So we'll do that, and yeah, we can make a loop trail out of it. Again, don't know how long it is. 7 miles, 3 miles, I don't know. They're not they're not marked or named or anything, but they're clearly here. I mean, looks like they get used quite a bit. So here we go. We'll call this Loop Trail 1 or something. Pitcairn Loop Trail 1. So yeah, we'll do that. 1 and 2 it looks like. I don't know how to get to the second one. There's no direct connection. And only one parking spot. It's a mountain bike trail. Okay. It's a mountain bike cross-country ski trail. Alright, we're going to start Pickney Loop Trail 1. That's the one with a scenic view. We're going to come on this side of the road here. And we are taking this purple one off to this side. It's got a view on it. Don't know how long it is, but it's obviously a loop trail. It's also a mountain biking trail. I'm guessing that's how it's getting used so much. So, which is surprising, but because it's way out in the middle of nowhere. But trail markers, obviously, right here. Let's see what this is all about. We got ribbons in the trees, so they're pretty well marked. Alright. It is gnat season as well, so keep that in mind. That's the road down to the parking lot. They're crossing where the other side of the road is a big ravine. Crossing that point now. This is an old trail. I confirm this is not a recently made trail because that's what remains of a bridge that used to be across the creek here, which has obviously long been in bad shape. You see where the things were. It's no longer there, so far I've only seen one bicycle track and a bunch of deer tracks. So deer use this more than people do. So, well, who knows, maybe somebody might be interested after seeing this video to come pay a visit here. It seriously feels like I'm walking on a deer trail. Which I'm sure any deer in the forest within 3 miles just heard me. Oh, what we got up here? Anyway, just heard me crashing and snapping through the woods a minute ago, so I don't expect to see any deer because I'm pretty sure they're all run away by now. But over here on this right side, there's like used to be a structure. Huh. Could have been a house and a cellar. It had a basement. I'm pretty sure it had a basement. Okay, now here's what I see. You see the depression, or it would have been. This looks like something, again, you have to be here to experience this. This looks like it used to be a walkway, because it goes down like that, with stones on the outline. Here, let's do it this way. So this is where you would have walked down into it. So these stones would have been up here, these stones would have been up here, and there's a path into what would be a basement. Huh. Here's an old brick. Oh yeah. So this probably was a house at one point. Nice. You never know what you're gonna find out in the forest. Trying to find any access to it from where the current road would have been. And I don't see one. I don't see. Oh, wait a minute. Come back here a minute. No, there's no access to this spot from the road. I'm sure there was back then, but now, good luck. Because our little road's over here. And pretty sure he's been here a while. There's our trail marker. These over here look older. Unless there could have been one right through here. But there may have been a... I have no idea. Anyway, that's interesting to see. I've never thought. Yeah, there's no clearing anywhere that would look like it used to be a road, so. Oh, you know, that's interesting. Got some blowdowns here. The trail opposite goes that way. I mean, there's no doubt to where the trail is. So, I could get through there. Yeah, so that parking lot, the trail is not too far off, because that's me parked down in the parking lot at the start of the video, and I hiked up that road quarter mile and it came back in, so we're just up above that parking lot. But so I'm surprised there is no real direct connection to take you to the trail from the parking lot, but maybe that's will be done in the future. Not much to see through here as of now. About half mile into my journey total from the parking lot and where I was parked down there. Well, I could have just came straight up here to the trail. There are a lot of deer tracks. That's where we are from the parking lot. So those that are following the hiking, I finished up Green Lake State Park. I'm looking at possibly starting Clark's Reservation the next time I'm down there. There's no reason to go down there today, so oh wow, something's gonna happen up here. You can see where the hill where it drops off right up ahead here, so this could be a good view. Anyway, so that's probably my next part. Again, it's too early in the morning for this to make a YouTube video when you first wake up and get out the hike. So that's probably going to be coming up. Clark's Reservation looks like it's pretty close to Green Lakes, but I might start doing some of those down there while gnat season is in full swing up here. There's only in another couple weeks everything will be greened over and vegetation will be growing again, so like I don't know what kind of scenic view I'm going to come up to, but if it's seeable all year round or just the winter time, we don't know until we look. And oh my. Oh boy. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty deep. And just like that, the bottom drops out of the earth. It's like Westone Golf State Park up here in New York. Tug Hill State Forest in upstate New York. Up at 177. You just don't know what's over the next hill. Or around the next corner. Oh yeah, see, you wouldn't be able to see the bottom if it was vegetation. So this would be a wintertime thing when there is no vegetation. We got a little bit of a hill climb here. What was that noise? Let me get on the side of the tree, I'll show you this. Yeah, I don't know, I'm freaking tweaking right now. Someone keeps trying to tell me to turn around. Anyway. I do have my can of goodness just in case. I didn't think I'd need anything more, but yeah, I don't know. If there are black bears in the area, they would be waking up, but still. Huh, that is weird. logging tracks through there. Looks like a car drove through there way back when. Oh, that's where that goes. That's the last view I just had. That's about as far as I went. It just cuts through the mountain. Okay. I am now on guard for this direction. Wait. It's one of the bricks from that structure back there. That old abandoned foundation, it looks like. How'd that brick get way out here? We're 3/4 of a mile in right now. It's weird. Yeah, my guard is still up for some reason. I don't even know why. Just like I walked into a bunch of fear, which I don't normally have. Anyway. It's definitely a hidden gem. I mean, you think we're close to the Tug Hill State Forest, And they got some popular trails, the Rim Trail and all those good trails, but this could very well be similar, but a lot less traveled and not advertised as much for sure. Like I said, I had to do a lot of research to find this place, to find out it's a pretty gnarly space. So it's not as grand as the Tug Hill State Forest, but it's definitely a good hike if you're in the area. What's the sign say? It's on the wrong side of the tree. So what's the point of this? Okay? Here, what's the point of this? The trail's on the side. Gorge on the side. What? Who's gonna see it from there? Why don't you have it over here behind this tree? Come on, New York, you're better than this. Why would you put a sign there facing where nobody's going to be coming from, and you got 3 other directions, and it's got to be on that tree? That baffles me. Oh, you hear me? Yeah, my ankle's acting up again. This shouldn't be that loud. It sounds like I rolled it, but you know, whatever. It's just a dull, throbbing pain that I can't deal with. Seems how it happens every day. This is actually a pretty long trail, huh? Yeah. Longer than I thought. I might have to do this in sections. They released a mile in right now. We haven't even crossed the road yet. So this is Pickney Trail, Loop Trail 1. So this might be a part series now that my bones are cracking. That feeling of fear finally washed away. So I don't know what was going on back there, but there was no reason for it. So whatever's back there, I mean, it's not like the wood's gone silent or anything. This whole time I've been hearing animals and birds. Now, if all noise ceased to exist then, yeah, I probably would have turned around and left. Well, there's a tree down there in that void. Must have been that one. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. We're speaking of fear. I was like, what the heck is... Oh, it's just a tree. The tree stumps are stalking you now. Yeah, then it walks away. That's some water... Oh, pine cones. There's some waterfalls down there. Down there. Yeah, this place looks more like a off-season tourist place. In the fall, when the leaves fall off and until they start growing again. Is when you'll get your best views. I'll give you an example kind of up here. Or, never mind. This is probably what you're going to expect to find after May 14th. It's about when we get our sceneries. Oh, look at the waterfall down there. So that's why I do a lot of these hikes in the winter. You don't have to deal with the mosquitoes. You don't have to deal with the gnats. You don't have to deal with the foliage. You can see a lot. Oh, hello, bird. You see a lot farther than you usually could see. Like I could see an X on the tree way out there from here. If I could just show you. Let's see how far away that is. The hard part is trying to pinpoint that exact tree over here more. There. So that's how much view distance you have. So, like this time of year, yeah, black bears are probably waking up. We're close enough in the region that could be a possibility. One might be around. Like a 0.001% possibility, but safe than sorry kind, I guess. You always want to be prepared. I can't see that. You can hear the waterfalls. There's no good look down there to see them. So, yeah, you're hearing the waterfalls. The view might get better up here. I don't know. But that's the whole point of the video. If you ever want to check the place out, you know it exists now. I kind of show you the vicinity. You can look up Pickney State Forest, New York, bring you to the DEC website, and you could get directions here and watch the video, and well, you know where to park. And there's a lot. I don't know half the time until I get here. Like I was gonna park out here further, then I had to pull the map up to go, oh yeah, that is a road down there. It's not a private drive. So I was gonna park up closer, but no, the map said there's a parking spot down there, and to be honest, I kind of thought there was going to be a trail connector to this trail, but there wasn't, so we know that. And now we know, if you want to cheat, you now know you're close enough to the trail from the parking lot, so you don't have to do what I did and walk a quarter mile up the road, cut across 500 feet to come back down a quarter mile to where you just were. Actually, I'll grab that. Just in case I don't make the full loop. I'll use this for my marker. Recycle this. See again, draw distance. Can you see the trail markers? I'm guessing my trail goes up there at some point. Okay, I see the road coming up, so we're about back to the road, just in time for me to pick up that ribbon. I'll just wrap it around a stick and stick it in the ground somewhere if I do not make it. Oh, see, I almost made a mistake. I was going to keep walking this way, and yeah, your trail goes that way. Wait. Weren't we just near a ravine? Where'd the ravine go? I'm sorry folks, but I'm gonna go investigate this. I gotta check this out for myself. Yeah, I'm gonna go check this out. This is strange. So that's the road, okay? I don't recommend hiking off the trail, but this might be worth the view. Because we were just at a ravine, 100 feet down, and now we're about 10 feet above the water right now. So I'm kind of curious what happened to where the creek was right next to you and then it's 100 feet down. So you'll explore this with me. Tree. And just like that, you go from 10 feet to 100 feet down. Just like that. Wow. Here's the distance. Alright, we are way up here. Let's prove a point. See how far down it is down there? So this is how quick things change. So we're way up here from down there. Alright? This is a good 70, 100 feet down, maybe more. So keep that in mind. I'll keep you on talking. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 25 feet away. That's the same creek. How cool is that? 25 feet away, that's the same creek. Alright, let's put it in perspective. And I'll count out loud so you know this video is not being divided. 10 feet. It's about 10 feet from where I'm standing down, so 10 feet. So I'm just gonna keep talking so that you know this video is not getting divided, to show you the real concept of me just randomly spitting out words just to make content more interesting, to get to where we just were a minute ago. And just like that, 10 feet just turned into 100 feet. How cool is that, folks? So we're 100 feet up. I'm just gonna randomly talk and look over here as we follow the same creek. This is not clickbait. Just clicking around here, and yeah, there's another steep waterfall here. Nice. Don't fall down. There ain't no recovery from that. Still on the creek, still mumbling words, keeping things real, cutting through the brush. And just like that, creek's up here, 20 feet down. Still going here. And now, we can now literally touch the creek. How cool is that? Yeah, that's definitely a must-see type of thing. It's probably off trail for a reason, so people don't get hurt. I'm guessing. But now we know. So if you're worth checking out for sure, if you're in the area. Alright, let's get back to the main trail, and we got a road to cross. But that's definitely the highlight. For sure. I mean, put in perspective, right here. "20 feet across." Mother Nature, why don't you just make the creek straight? What's with this dog leg horseshoe you got going on here? And again, the road's right there. The road into the parking lot. It goes down, it goes that private property off to the left, and down the parking lot off to the right. So it's close to the road. I'll check for you real quick to see if there's any parking. If you want to check that place out, nice place for a picnic. So and here's the trail. And just like that, we're back on the trail. Yeah, that's definitely a scenic overlook. But that's not where it's listed on the map, though. That's what's got me going. It is. That's the scenic view. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what the picture is. It's right on that horseshoe. We're about to cross that road again. Huh, definitely worth looking at. Again, the road's right down here. We'll check that out real quick. So I kind of think there might be a spot for one vehicle to at least pull off the side of the road. If you're not able to hike miles from where they tell you to park. So far, it's not a busy road, but it's still kind of early in the season too. Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. I'm like still in awe. I had to take a couple of photos of it. Leave it until we get this road here. We'll probably take a break here shortly. This cuts the road. Again, it's a seasonal highway, minimally maintained road. Yeah, I'll come off here. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess it's alright. I don't know about how that well state game lands rules, but there is a spot up here where you could probably pull off and then just like down this road here. Because I was going to stop in that spot. Here's the creek itself. We're crossing over with the culverts. State land. There's the creek. Trail's right up on that ridge. Oh, there is an access down into here though. Yeah, I guess you could park right here. Okay. Well, you're seeing it the first time I am, so, you know, I am a little confused because I am, so. You definitely don't want to go down that way, but you could probably pull off right over here or something and check that view out, have a picnic. I mean, you just follow that little rutted, well, it looks like a four-wheeler trail down through there. Going these tracks. So, must be locals come visit down there on the four-wheeler. I don't blame them. I mean, I'd like to have that in my backyard. Oh, is that the end of the road right there? Let me zoom in for a minute. Yeah, that's the end of the road. Okay. Oh, I forget the name of the road that is. So yeah, it's just seasonal highway. This is the road conditions you're pretty much traveling in. And you never know driving over here. Just look for the concrete blocks and you know you're in the right spot. Because the creek doesn't look significant on this side. I mean, it's like, what's exciting about this creek? Not knowing that 100 feet that way, it gets really exciting. This is the one time I'm not going to say, dang Mother Nature, you're scary. I'm going to say, dang Mother Nature, that's a breathtaking view. You didn't scare me today. Yet. Remember, I'm still hiking this trail, so. What? My head's flat. Oh, well, that explains a few things. I need a traffic cone to put on it and say Sasquatch is following behind me. Don't they have traffic cone heads or something like that? Check this spot out real quick. Again, our trail, you don't even really see the trail. Again, the ribbon tells you. You would never know this is a actual high traffic trail. And then it goes up that way. The signs are actually right there. This is where originally I was going to stop and get out of the car because I drove by there. I'm like, oh, ribbon. And I seen the trail sign. I was going to pull over up here, but check the map to find out it went further down. And that's how I ended up down there. I only had about an hour of research on it before I make decisions to come visit places like this, but it's a place you can park. Alright, well, let's continue on. I don't think anything's going to beat that view, so that's always one way to know, is to continue the trail. I got that ribbon with me, so if I do have to bail for some reason, because I'm already a mile into this. I don't know if somebody raked this or what. I mean, I've never seen trails this groomed before. This definitely was raked. Who took the time to rake this? These are better. This trail is better than a lot of the other trails I've been on. I think the only other rigs trail I came across was at Thompson Park. Anyhow, we'll get to as far as we can on this. So, get into the Fallen Ribbon. This is Pickney Loop Trail 1. And on this side we cannot go off the trail. There's posted signs to the left. So we gotta stay on the trail. Left side's posted. And there's that creek right below us. There's the posted signs. So it must be we're right on the cusp of game lands and private property. So on one side you have trail. On the other side, don't go there. The bird thought it was funny. At least something did. The trail's well marked, well maintained. More people traffic on this side. So we might not be done with the scenics yet. Weird pile of rocks up here. And at the base of this tree. I guess it ain't too weird. That might be a little weird though. Trying to get around this bush so I can zoom in without it going blurry, but that's gonna be. Oh, it's actually gonna work. Yay, it worked for once. I'm assessing something right now. Let me get with you shortly. Weird placement of rocks. But I think it's natural. So you had those bunch of rocks up there conveniently piled up on each other. That could have been man-made. But then I noticed the line of rocks down below. They're all moss covered. They're all right. That's sunlight is. And then you got these big rocks. I'm pretty sure they've been here since the beginning of time. You got these bunch of rocks like it used to be a rock wall, but I don't pick it up anymore on this side. But in conjunction, there's two huge rocks right there. I want to say half and half. Half man-made, half natural. Because what happened over here? Those rocks look like somebody put them there. Just that one spot. Walking into a thicker, denser forest. I guess that's the same point, but thicker, denser. So. Definitely a peaceful day out, but nothing's gonna top the beginning of the video, so I could already tell you that. If you have two miracles in one video, then you're overdoing it. But because that view back there has actually got the Scenic View logo, kind of makes me think that's the Scenic View. I mean, there's still a lot of view out here. For sure. I'm probably about 1.5 miles into the trip now from the parking lot. So far it's been pretty decent. Surprised I haven't spooked any deer though. There's a lot of deer tracks at the beginning of the video. But now that we're getting through thicker, denser forest. Your woodpecker, I'm not finding it though. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, what was that creek? I also like the fact that the trails have been raked, so you can walk around here pretty silently. So if there are any wildlife out here, they're not going to hear you coming. Because somebody took the care to rake that trail clean. That must have took some effort, so kudos to them. These are one of the better maintained state forest trails I've been on in a while. I mean, parks, of course, are going to have their trails maintained. City trails are going to be maintained, but this is out in the middle of nowhere. Somebody took the time to do this. This is kind of a higher standard than what I was expecting. So, for sure, they're definitely maintaining this trail. Again, this is ski, biking, and hiking trail. With less skiing this year, with only 14 inches at my place for the entire season of 23 and 24. Oh, I thought there was something hanging out of the tree. Today on Finding Sasquatch. Sasquatch found. He does live in trees. Oh, never mind. He's just a horrible tree girl. Creek's gone gorge again. Yeah, that's the same creek. We made our way back over to here. And it's not really much of a view, but how cool is that? I'll take it. It's interesting how tree roots grow through things, but tree roots will not grow through other tree roots. That's also perplexing. They'll go over top or under, but they won't grow through another tree root. But they'll grow through things that have been sitting there for years. Even if there's no possible way for them to get into that spot. Whoa, that's scary. I was looking ahead and seen that. Didn't realize what it was. Looks like a blowdown. You know, it's just that reaction time is what's gonna get you, because you're scanning everything, and all of a sudden, boom, eye candy. Because I'm watching everything off to my sides, keeping the ear behind me, and stuff like that happens. Get your heart pumping. Like, what trail was I hiking over that there at Tug Hill? It looked like Bigfoot. I still remember that, by the way. That was freaky. Oh, I can't remember the trail name. The thumbnail, the picture's actually the thumbnail, so if anybody wants to look at the Tug Hill State Forest, you'll see like an old rotten tree. It's that video. And it just happened to be a thumbnail for that specific video, if you're wondering. Go ahead and check that out, because my heart was thumping for a good 20 minutes after that. I mean, that scared me just about as if a deer was behind this tree and I didn't see it and it just bolted out of nowhere. It was that bad. And there's that tree I was just seeing. Yeah, it was a blowdown. So I know pretty much trying to get around the swamp with a trail. So I'm gonna stop and take a break here real soon when I get a chance. Probably about 2 miles in right now. Again, there's no mileage for these trails. I'm just estimating. Uh-oh. It's about to get squishy. Oh yeah, this is clay mud. Those that live in New York know exactly what I'm talking about. Clay mud. See that one bicyclist made his way through this part too. It wasn't too bad for those that are wearing the proper gear. Ooh, I'll take a video of that. Going by it. Why? Why you do this, Mother Nature? Can you not just grow it next to it? You gotta grow it through it and over it. That tree don't have a chance to making it. When the stump it grows on top, rots out. Huh. Something's changed here. I just caught onto it. Not a lot of old growth trees. And you go over here. Fir, pine, whatever they're called. See the change? Thick coverage. And then all of a sudden, where's all the big trees? This might have been where they logged from. We obviously seen the tracks back a little while ago. So this is where they were logging from. Okay, so I looked at the map. Looks like we come up, if not onto Pickney Road. So that'd be our halfway point. So I don't know where I am when that happens. And that's where we could access the other loop trail from Pickney Road. But I don't know if there's any parking. We'll find that out here shortly when we get to that point. So I think it's not a busy road. But I'm not sure. If it's an old dirt road, yeah. Well, we'll find out when we get there. But we know there's a road coming up. If it's a road walk for a little bit, I don't know. But it does take you to the next trail parking lot that's advertised. And you got 2 other possible parking lots further out onto this road, so you know, the 2 parking lots I showed you before I started hiking this part of the trail. Back there at the creek. So I don't know if it's gonna be that situation there or not. Beautiful day though. Mind you, if we had a normal winter, there'd still be snow on the ground. So we're still pretty early in the season for up here in the Tug Hill. Sounds like we're pretty close to the road now. Here's somebody building something. I stopped and I was gonna make a joke, but yeah, it wouldn't surprise me with all the deer activity out here. Because there's a couple farms out here that I passed on the way here just before I got here, so that's probably why there's so much deer activity. I keep bringing deer up because that's all I'm seeing, deer tracks in all these trails. I mean, look, they're not old ones either. So there's definitely deer out here. I'm just too late in the day for them to be out. Unless, of course, I spook them. Yeah, the gnats are out full force. Not much stopping. Another 2 weeks I'll be biting flies, horse flies, then mosquitoes. At least spring gives you a warning when the gnats come out. All they like to do is fly into your eyes. Yeah, I still can't get over that waterfall, that feature. That waterfall where you're 10 feet and then 20 feet away it's 100 feet. So that's definitely worth checking out if you're up in the area for sure. I mean, definitely worth a visit if you're into geology and stuff like that. It's definitely should be on the bucket list if you're up here to check out Tug Hill State Forest, Rodman area, Copenhagen. We're in the Rodman, Copenhagen area of New York. And this is the Pickney State Forest. Trails are not named, but they are listed in the website. dec.newyork.gov. Type in Pickney State Forest and they'll bring up the information for you. I was going to turn you off for crossing the creek, it looks like. I'm still surprised I didn't spook any deer, though. There's a small creek up here. Can't I cross it? I guess if you want, you can cross right there. I'm just going to walk across here, but I got the footwear to do that, so. Small little creek. Just kind of curious how close to the road we are. Yeah, this is definitely one of the better maintained state forest trails I've been on, other than Winona. I mean, this is just, Winona has a whole crew of people keeping the trails and everything updated. This trail does not. That's why Winona Forest has got trail signs and a bunch of trails. But here even, they do a good job keeping them marked, so you know where you're going. I mean, they're raked off. This is the first out in the middle of nowhere state forest that I've walked on. Cleared trails that have been cleared of leaves and debris. I'm still amazed at that. I'm still amazed at that creek back there. I mean, you can see the trail. There's no getting lost. Unless you do something stupid, but that's you, not me. Well, I do enough stupid stuff, but I was about to say hill conditions are light to moderate, but then I see this coming up. So there's a significant hill that could pose to be a little bit of a challenge here. Again, the trails are well marked, so then further up I look and looking for trail markers, but then I don't need them because the trails are groomed, so I can kind of see the trail from here going up that cliffside. Oh, there's a trail marker right up there. Yeah, but it's a gradual hill. I mean, let's say light to moderate. This part's going to be a moderate trail, a moderate hill. And I obviously hiked it backwards, not knowing that, because I'm pretty sure we wanted to end on the waterfall in the creek and the gorge. But spoilers alert, that's at the beginning. So now we're just doing the trail. But hey, we now know. Alright, I'm pretty close to that road, as you can hear. Yeah, we're going uphill now. Yep, the hill's right over the hill. The hill's right over the road. I mean, yeah, thighs ain't burning yet. Yeah. Shout out to Green Lakes State Parks Lighthouse Hill Trail, was it? The Power Line Trail. Oh, don't hike that from the wrong end. But this is nothing compared to that. Yeah, we're about to pop out on this road here. But yeah, if you're in for the nice, relaxing hike, don't start the way I started it. And you want to end with a cool scenic view, you at least know what you got coming up, so. I did it backwards, I'm sorry. How was I supposed to know? Because right now we'd be going down that hill if I was heading in the right direction, and the Vista Overlook would have been at that end of the trail, at the end of it, so. Oops. But hey, now we know. There's the road in front of us here. I'm just trying to find out where this other part of the trail is. It's a dirt gravel road. Looks like it's a minimally maintained road. Good sign. Maybe. Still following deer track. Alright, I'm going to keep you on when we pop out on this road. I see a rock formation up here. Possibly a marker, road line marker. If I said that right, I don't know. Yeah. Road edge markers. The whole rock wall comes down across here. Just like Winona State Forest on their old roads. Yep, okay, it's a gravel road. So we're gonna pop out here. Ugh. I like these old roads. This old stone wall along the roads right away. Same thing on the other side, an old stone wall. And now we're gonna follow the road. Peekaboo! Nobody coming. Right. And find out where our next trail is. Well, or back into the forest part of the trail. You might be able to park over here. Maybe not. It looks soft. I'm trying to check this out quick. You could probably pull off to the side of the road here. Yeah, it's a seasonal highway for sure. Barely maintained seasonal highway. We got a ribbon right here. What's that? Rock wall still. We come out, well, you can see it actually, the ribbon in there. So we're looking for these ribbons. The wind blew it in the wrong direction, I can't see it now. I think you can kind of see it there. Yeah, it's gotta be there somewhere. Look for the pink. There it is, got it. So that's where we came out, bottom of the hill. You could probably pull off to the side here and park like this. But it's about 100 feet down. I got a ribbon here. Let's see if this is the trail. You got nothing going on this side, on the left. It's all on the right. Your next trail is also on the right. Yep, it's according to that wear pattern going up that side of that hill there. I think that's our trail. So here's where we come back into the road. So it's about 100 feet down. Then we move back in. See, well marked, well maintained. Alright, now we start our return adventure. So total, I'm going to say this trail is about 4, maybe 5 miles. So keep that in mind. And I got enough stuff here. Snacks, water. Got a nice little creek over here though. So this one ain't gorged out. This one isn't gorging. So I'm gonna bet the other trail, the other loop trail, is on that side of that creek. But that's a whole nother day. Now these are open to skiing, mountain biking, and hiking. And I said it a couple times already in this video on the website, dec.newyork.gov, Pickney State Forest, and that should bring you up all the information on that park. Oh my goodness, I still got green light stuck in my head. All the information for this specific area. I hear a waterfall, I don't see it. Ooh, here's some eye candy. Get your glasses out. Get in there deep. So I got ribbons, white paint. I wonder if they used the white paint first and then went the ribbon, or... I'm still following deer tracks. Actually, that wind ain't bad. It's actually warm enough. It sounds windy. It is windy, but it's a warm wind. Adds to the ambience. I think that's an owl. Ooh, we got a view coming up. Those steel toe boots kicked in, literally. That is some sort of bird, not a dying rabbit, by the way. Because I've seen it fly to over there. Pretty sure it's an owl. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, is that the other trail? I think that's the other trail on the other side, but... So that ravine comes out and heads that way. I got another ravine here. Oh, maybe I can see down there. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. I'm sure if I can see past this or not. So you got the main creek here. This is a different creek from the one with the water, with the gorge, but this creek's going this way. And it goes down that way. This one's coming out and doing the same thing. They're all meeting up there. Got another creek here. And there's a trail marker right there. The fluorescent in this camera I cannot see, so... you may have already seen it, but I'm trying to find it through viewfinders. Another story, but there's a marker down there for another trail. Alright, I think it's another trail anyway. This one could possibly cross it, I don't know. It looks like it goes off this way. Never mind, this is our trail. So we'll be crossing this creek here shortly. That's not an owl. I just looked across the way. You know where we are? Right there, I got it. The ribbon, that's where we come across the last creek before we made it to the road. So this is that same creek, we're just on that side of it. Huh. That's got a weird smell. Oh, that's just got a weird sound. Just to say it ain't too deep. It's all flat, smooth rock on this end. Then he slips in the mud getting out of the creek because he got his feet wet. Yeah, I need to find out why this trail is not on any hiking maps, because this is far exceeds expectations. What I was expecting when I decided to come out here in the first place. But it's not on all trails or anything, and it was from a random Google search, and I went, oh, they have a trail. Alright, I'll go check it out. It turns out it's an awesome trail. So I don't know why it's not on any popular hiking websites. Like All Trails or something like that, you know? This is top notch. This trail is pretty good. If you hike it the right way. If you save the scenic view for last, your jaw would probably drop too. But I spoiled you early, so if you hang out this far, thanks for watching. But we kind of figured nothing's gonna top that view back there from that creek in the gorge. But again, now we know it exists. This trail exists, and this place is real. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's about a good 5-mile hike, if not more. Maybe it might be a little more, but I'm gonna say 5 miles easily. And if you do it right, you'll have a nice view at the end. And then if you just want to show up and have a picnic there, you got that option as well. You know how to get there. I am still surprised I've not seen any deer. But I'm sure in the summertime there'd be a lot more deer when there's more foliage to eat off of. Wait. I only hear the wind in the creek. I don't hear any animals. Oh, never mind. You saw that blue jay fly up in front of. Remember before, birds are chirping and everything. Now it's just like I hear the creek. Is that the other trail over there? Oh, I see. I think that's the other trail. Yep, the other trail's right over here on the other side. For sure. Trail marker's in there somewhere. Your eyes are better than mine. Right there. So the other trail is right on the other side of this gorge. Because this one I can see goes up in that way. So I don't see me needing to go that side. So we continue this way. I still don't hear any wildlife though. Oh. Never mind. Tweety bird decided to wake up and make some noise. And all of a sudden, birds are chirping again. I just heard 3 different birds within the 1 minute span. After not hearing anything for 10. And why are forests creepy again? So you know, we're slowly coming back into a level plain with this little stream that was a gorge a couple 100 feet back. Oh, never mind, looks like across here. So for some reason they're putting this across this little creek. So that probably was our own trail we were looking at a minute ago. So I thought we would continue off this way, but now we come down here. Ooh, this could be a little wet. This might be a little too deep. No, I could step right there. Then he makes a face plant into the creek. Ka-tunk. Alright. Oh, that's a nice view. Try to get one before the gnats get to you. Something huge will come up. I'm going to try to get a view of. I don't think the trail passes it. It's definitely been there a while. What remains of it. Yeah, right here maybe. On old tree stand steps. I I'm guessing that's what those were. Back when tree stands had to be permanently affixed to the tree by 2x4s and wood. And now you just strap in and climb along with your stand up to the tree and bring it back down when you're done. I know where we are. There's a small part of the trail where I'll show you. I'll show you exactly where we are, because we're back over on top of our own trail. Let me bring up the PDF. Oh my god, I got a long ways to go, folks. Right there, we're in a little blip. So we still got all of this to do. It's gonna be a long video. That's where we are. We're at the trail finger. But you see where the other one was close by. I'm surprised they don't have like a connection trail. But, you know, we only got one parking spot here. That's advertised as a parking spot. But this may have been a road? Question mark? So I thought it was a small creek, but see how it's clear? Same width on both sides. Comes through here. Same down there. Where a creek or a stream would have eroded this. So, this must have been some sort of road. Actually, let's go investigate that. The only reason is being curious if there was a bridge across this part of the gorge. Oh, something don't look right up here. Yeah, this has a road feel to it. And what would the purpose have been? Yeah, definitely man-made. Oh, for sure, yeah. There was something here. What is that? And what is this? And that? Huh, that's weird. I wonder what this could have been. Perfectly straight line. I thought it'd be a bridge bump to the other side, but the other side is level. That's weird. You got another piece of rail on that side, holding things together. If everybody has an idea. It looked like it would have been a... Yeah, I'm just not seeing an alignment on the other side of the hill here. Let me go down and see what that is. Hopefully I don't make a face plant down the edge of the mountain. That's got my mind perplexed as well. Not happening. There's a little piece of rail there. It's all this loose rock is just going to slide right down, so I am not going to attempt that. So I'm going to get back to where it's safe because this rotten tree is not holding very well either. Safe than sorry, right? Yeah, this is really weird though. Because it looks like it would have been a bridge abutment out. But there's no reason. Then again, it looks like there might be something over there. Starts fixing on it. That thing. That looks out of place, but it could be a dead tree with half of it broken off too in the shade. But yeah, I don't know. There's no connection for it to be on the other side, but why stick this out? Huh. You never know what you're gonna find walking in the woods. Yeah, I can't see anything on that side. That's definitely an old rail. An anchor point. Whatever that is. And there's no thing on the other side. Could have been a failed construction project, but why go through the effort and put a metal box there? So what's the purpose of that? What's the purpose of making all this down here? That could have been fill from the cut and placed there, but yeah, you baffled. If anybody has an idea, feel free to let me know down below. Get back to the hike. It's getting late now. I still got another couple miles to go at least. And the trail's right up here. Something orange straight ahead, fallen tree. What is that? Is it on the tree? I can't tell. Anyway, I'm seeing that from way over here. And that's the road cut. I didn't go too far. Yeah, that's perplexing. See, you never know what you can see. It's too risky to see what's in that box with all that loose, broken rock, that shale. I'm just gonna step on it and just keep sliding. And I don't feel like plummeting 50 feet either today, so. Been through this before. Let's see if I can see it. I don't remember a trail going across here, but could be. It could be our own trail over there. There's a trail right there, right along the mountain. You got another cut. Well, that answers my question on that, what that thing was. That's where we just were. That's the ribbon. And that's where we just were looking at the old road construction. This is the old road we're on. The old road comes straight across through here. And that's what we were just looking at when I was trying to figure out what that orange thing is. So that was our trail. And that's Seals Road. I'm kind of curious where that comes out actually. So yeah, that's what that was. That I was trying to explain literally a minute ago. More deer tracks. Here we go, across the old road again. Definitely a cut in there. So that more and more I walk between the two trails, I'm gonna guess the other one's on the other side of that ravine, and that's why they're not connected. Answered my own question there too. So that's why there's one trail right next to the other, one on each side of that ravine, which is why they don't connect into each other until you get to the road. Huh. Is that purposely placed there? That's great. No, looks like somebody found it and put it there. Trail marker. Yeah, it fell off the tree. We just followed the ridge line right back this way. Who knows what we'll find up here. Not much real option to look down there because half of it's under the hillside. It's like over here you can't really see anything, so I ain't looking down much because really ain't much to see. It's all obscure. This spot's alright. It's not as dense as other places. Like up here further where all this smaller growth kind of blocks it all out, so I really much ain't looking down there too much. I'm more worried about over here. See what's gonna jump out of the woods. The forest welcomes you. What? Huh. Another old deer stand. So it looks like even back in the day, that being the second deer stand set up from long ago, tells me there's probably a lot of deer back here. And I've been telling you that the whole time about the deer tracks I've been seeing. Uh-oh. This tree's blocking the trail. Yeah, it's a recent one. Must have happened last night. That wasn't happened too long ago. That's fresh. And this right here looks like that old right-of-way. Nothing in the middle, everything's off to the side. Rocks off to the side. Right straight down through there. a posted sign. I don't know if it turns or not, but I don't think we're going to see it again. Trying to find out what's going on. Oh, these gnats are getting bad. Yeah, we gotta keep moving. The gnats are out full force. This is the time of year we're at 70 degrees out and you hike with a hat on. A winter hat. You know, like this. Keep the gnats out of your face, kinda. You don't have to hear them as bad. You don't have to deal with them crawling in your ears. Heavy deer tracks going up this way. I'm gonna leave the camera rolling through this because this looks like the forest of jump scares. So I'll leave you on just in case something jumps and scares me. Stay getting nice and slow. Oh, that twig scared me real bad. Forest of nightmares. What do they call it? Nightmare fuel? You try to find something bedding down to that. It's just like waiting for a jump scare that you know eventually might happen, but might not. Two things are gonna happen. A deer's probably gonna jump up out of here and take off running. Or they're gonna jump up there and we both take off in another direction. I've been saying it all this video. She's probably never seen any deer. And it's gonna be like, surprise! It's like a cut or something down below here. Oh, never mind. Looks like it's a logging trail. Get a better look at. Yeah, it's a logging trail. This is done when they logged it. Cuts right down through there. Goes right up into the creepy forest. Last chance. Any jump scares? Oh, we're good. Alright. We're now turning away from the creepy forest. Whew. I can breathe a little easier now. That's that cut I was just talking about. That's that logging trail. Oh, I just passed somebody interesting. Trail maintainer. He's actually on his way to cut that tree out of the trail with a chainsaw. So they're actively maintaining this. Definitely doing a good job of keeping them maintained. I can't argue with that. I only came across that one blowdown and half a mile up the trail somebody's coming in with a chainsaw. He's gotta walk that. I don't even know where I am at the road. I don't know how far along I am. I think I still got another mile of the road. And he's gotta carry a chainsaw all the way in. Yikes. This is an old road right here. That might be the one that goes out to the actual road, right where that private property. I showed you at the very beginning of the video when I was walking to the trailhead. I think that's that road. So might be pretty close to the road. Maybe I'm a little further along. I'm thinking I am. I've been hiking, what, 3 hours now? 4 miles? One of those 4 hours is me stopping and taking in the beauty. That's our guy. Hear the chainsaw running? He's clearing that blow down. They're right on it. I don't know if you could hear it with the wind blowing. Just to confirm that to it passed on the way in. Another old deer stand here. Oh, it's swampy. You probably hear the chainsaw running in the background. Another rock feature. Used to be a basement. This one's pretty deep. So it must be getting pretty close to the road now. Chainsaw in the background is like the guy I passed a few minutes ago. It's like an old pan. There's some old metal down in there. I'm not finding it. There it is. Been interesting. This might have been a barn. It's pretty deep. Pretty heavy duty boulders. Actually might be near the road right now. I don't know. It's quite a ways off the trail. Or, you know what I mean. Actually, no. This looks... Something's up here, so let me check this out. Well, oh yeah, okay, we're at the road. That's what I thought. So... Well, there you have it. I'm gonna... Yep, okay. I'm gonna end the video here, and holy crap, that was an exciting walk. Well-maintained trails. Awesome views, lots of questions. And here we are. We are now back to the road. So yeah, that's definitely a 10 out of 10 for trail. I'm still disappointed that it's not advertised as much as it should be on sites like All Trails, because so yeah, but the gnats, you have your parking down there, you walk up, you're gonna see this array of signs. This is the side you're gonna want to start if you want to do the whole, it's gotta be 5 miles or better hike. So there's a state forest sign, the post, you know, you're gonna see that, and you're gonna come across this, and you're gonna look for the holes in the tree with the trail marker. You're gonna want to start at this end if you're doing the entire trail to here. I'm gonna walk the road back because it's probably easier for me. Again, this is a seasonal highway, so there's not much traffic. And yeah, it was definitely worth a visit. And I guess some jets are gonna come flying by right now for a grand finale. A flyover. Because we're nowhere in a fly zone right now. So yeah, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know how you think about this trail, and definitely come pay it a visit. It's definitely a gem. Had to do a lot of research, then figure out if I'm coming here or not, then find out they did have a trail, then find out it's the best trail that I've hiked in a long time that wasn't a state park. So so this is the road I was talking about, that I believe went all the way back to that where it looked like that bridge abutment was. You can see way back when they blocked it off with a piece of wood, but that's where the road would come out. So that probably is that road that goes to that culvert. That's the bridge. That would have looked like it had the box and everything there. Looked like a bridge abutment. So I think this is this road. Obviously it's been discontinued a long time ago. It's like it's been discontinued going this way. Now as I was hiking, I was thinking, okay, why did they close these roads? But I wonder if this one further down the way had a bridge across it back in the day, and they like, screw it, take the bridge out, make it a dead end. That's what a lot of these roads have become. Not enough traffic to suffice having to put money into repairing the bridge if you're going to get 2 or 3 cars down it a day. Why spend $3 million? And now you got a seasonal highway. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. And my next question is, why would they continue this road down to here and then just have it be a turnaround when they could just ended it up there a 1/4 mile? What's the worth of this 1/4 mile? If this end of it's closed, the other side of the road's closed, but you got a 1/4 mile of a turnaround down here. So, well, why leave this section open, you know? I don't know. There's probably some reasoning for it. Like there's probably a stipulation. Oh well, you need a place for people to, well, still if they could just close the road off and have that a parking lot up at the road up there, instead of driving down here 1/4 mile just to have a turnaround. I heard something right now. Did you hear it? It sounded like something fell out of my pocket into the dirt over here. That's weird. I got everything, but I was talking at the same time. You probably heard something hit the dirt in the leaves. Whoosh. Like it fell off my body, but I didn't kick anything. I didn't drop anything. And I'm at the creepiest part of the forest again. This is the same forest I was creeping out early at the beginning of the video. Anyway, like I said, what's the point of having the road down here to have a turn around? You could just dead ended it up there and have a turnaround up there. So I don't understand. And again, the road used to continue on that way. So I'm guessing there might have been a bridge or something that way, and it just decided, nah, we're not going to fix it. There's not enough traffic, and they just dead ended the road. But why not have the road go down to where the bridge is out and have a U-turn there? Why the U-turn here? Well, the road only goes a 1/4 mile to where that dead end property is. You can have a turnaround up there. So what's the reasoning for this 1/4 mile? Yeah, anyway, so I just figured to share my thoughts on that on some B-roll. There's some things to think about.